Well, Chinese Christians are continuing to be persecuted, guys. I mean, it has gotten so bad there what the government is doing to them. And now even editing sermons by these pastors. That's right. Before I jump in all that though, guys, if you don't mind really quick giving this video a like. Also sharing this video with your friends and family. That always helps me out a great deal. And if you guys are new here, just checking me out for the first time, please click that subscribe button. Browse through. Check out some of our other great video content. And if you guys are new, I mean, just browse through. We have so much great content coming out each and every single day. So keep checking back for more. Well, China, like I mentioned, it is just, the human rights violations in this country is just beyond belief at this point. Well, one pastor in particular, he had to edit his sermon. Well, he had a sermon edited. He had to submit it to the Chinese government. That's a requirement for all registered churches there in China. You have to submit all of your sermons. The government has to review them. They have to make sure you're not saying anything that they don't like. Well, in this case, they had him take out one very important line in his sermon. And that's the fact that God made heaven and earth. The government said you have to take that out. Not only that, but he also had in there that God created all things. The government told him you have to take this out immediately and replace it with more traditional Chinese verbiage, more traditional Chinese beliefs, everything that we stand for, our ideologies. I mean, they are required, guys, in these sermons to have to praise the government. That's right. They have to give thanks to the good leader. They have to give thanks to the good nature that surrounds them. The fact that the Communist Party is just so good to their citizens there in China. I mean, it's a complete and utter joke. Now, this was all reported by Bitter Winter. They are a religious watchdog that monitors human rights violations in China. And the pastor actually gave an interview to them. And he said, basically, the government is forcing us to lie to our congregation. They're editing out the Bible. They're making us say things that are not lining up with what the Word of God says. And this is why there are so many churches in China that are unregistered. And China considers that to be illegal. But they do it anyway because they want the freedom to worship without the government getting involved. Christians are beaten there on a daily basis. China is burying Bibles. They're ripping crosses off of the churches. They're even paying people to hunt down Christians who are violating the government's rules. It is an absolute atrocity what is going on there in that country. We need to remember to keep China in our prayers because they do not have the freedom to worship there. They don't. They are under a tyrannical communist government, much like North Korea and other countries around the world. We're in the last days. Jesus Christ is coming back soon. As always, guys, your comments and feedback welcome down below. Thank you again so much for all of your support and for spending a couple of minutes of your day with me today. I'll be back with more. You guys take care. Please be safe out there. God bless each and every single one of you, and I will talk with you soon.